My name is Fuad, and this is today my friend, the smart robot everybody knows, R2D2. And what is special today about him? He knows a lot about films and movie, isn't it?
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
Okay, then do you have any information about films, film directors?
Yes, I do. Try asking me.
Okay, what can you tell me about the film director Wong Kar-Wai? And tell me the relationship between him and the Hong Kong second wave cinema filmmakers.
Wong Kar-Wai is an international recognized Hong Kong film director. He was born in China and moved to Hong Kong when he was 5 years old. He also belongs to the second wave of Hong Kong filmmakers, who contribute in developing an innovative and aesthetically pleasing films, begin in the mid of the 1980s. This group of directors created films that were inspired by the social and political issues facing Hong Kong during that time. The people of Hong Kong faced a lot of uncertainty when Britain handed Hong Kong to China in 1984. Causing filmmakers to examine the relationship with China and explore themes and identity and stability. Wong Kar-Wai is known and famous around the world for his bold and stylistic films, which manage to captivate both local and global audiences alike, often exploring the nature of Hong Kong's changing identity as well as more universal themes of relationship and love. His films are linked to both history and personal memories, and prominently in his films include love, loneliness, alienation, desire, and time.
Wow, that's so inspiring. Seems like Wong Kar-Wai has been depicting his memory and past life in his film. So another question. Can you tell me about his films such as Day of Being Wild and In the Mood for Love? Do you have any information?
Days of Being Wild is a film that follows the story of Yudi, who discovers he is adopted until spins out of control. He lets two women fall in love with him, but both relationship end dramatically. The women both confide other men who in turn then fall for that. Yudi end up finding out who his real mother is and leaves to Vietnam just to have her refuse to see him. In the Mood for Love is the story of married couples who happen to rent rooms in the adjacent home of older couples in 1960s in Hong Kong. The film focuses on the husband of one couple, Mr. Chow, and the wife of the other, Mrs. Chan, as both gradually discover that their spouses are cheating on them with each other, and how those two innocent victims of infidelity come together to deal with the pain of that.
Okay, well, looks like in his film there is no two couples have been successfully being in relation at the end of his film. Can you tell me a little bit detail about his film style, the way how he creates films?
Wong Kar-Wai is famous for creating and designing his characters in the films carefully. None of the characters stay in one geographic place for long. The characters, in the Mood for Love, move to and adjacent apartments. And rather than presenting these characters' lives through dialogue, Wong Kar-Wai creates a series of moods and atmosphere used through a painstakingly detailed and luscious mise-en-scene. Simply the dress of Mr. Chow and Mrs. Chan, coupled with the popular Spanish musical ballads, gives the film a certain aesthetic beauty. The film often utilizes slow motion and freeze frames to capture isolated moments between the two characters. Moments often of missed connections. The narrative skips and jumps forward through time in different speed as one might recall the story in memory. And the viewers are often left initially confused as to how much time has passed between scenes. This prompts a strong engagement with the film and need to pay attention. It also reflects how the film was made, which is interesting, given that Wong Kar-Wai directed the film with visually no script, simply creating it with the actors as they were shooting on location. The film is visually and emotionally fully consistent with its style, as the characters are only shot in a specific locations from the same angle, which give the viewer a kind of circular effect of returning again and again to the same thing. With the location fixed backgrounds, viewers will feel that the thing are changing in the film is inner lives of the actors. And the frames of the shot is frame too, which means not only the camera frame, but the foreground frames to giving the feeling of being spied. This gives the viewers the feeling of being neighbors of the characters, observing their life very close.
Ah, okay, well done. You told me there is something stylistic traits that make Wong Kar-Wai films techniques very unique. Can you elaborate one or two from what you know so far?
What make Wong Kar-Wai films so unique? There are many stylistic traits that identify his films. For example, cigarette. In his films you can always see people smoking, male or female. Day or night. There are always people smoking while they talk, drive, or maybe simply smoking and staring. And even if they can't use their hands. Another example. In the movie, Fallen Angels. There are many close-up for character faces, but strangely they are shot with super wide angle.
Shooting with extremely wide angle, no one will use this angle for close-up because your face will look like a banana. But the thing is also you can create certain aesthetics with it because it gives a sense like the people are actually very close, but visually they are very far away.
Many characters in his films meet each other and falling in love, but they still can be observed. Lonely individuals who always have strange sentimental thoughts and hidden secrets that for some reason is too hesitant to share. There are many purposes for making films in film industry, but what are the reasons that make Wong Kar-Wai create his films?
Some people make films to provide answer, but the way I make films is more like posting questions.
Okay, that's all for our presentation, for video presentation for today. I wish you guys enjoy the video.
Hey sir.
Yes?
Would you like me to explain about my film, Star Wars?
No. Thank you so much. Maybe next time. Okay guys, see you, bye.